and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Michelle. I'm 29 and I live on the Upper West Side with my sister Aline, who I share this channel with. You know the drill, we're best friends, sisters, roommates. We typically try to focus on cozy vlog content here, and today is no different. I am going to be bringing you along for a little solo Saturday moment here in New York City. After going on a big trip, then getting sick, I've been kind of out of the game as far as my routine goes, so I very much just want to like take care of myself a little bit today and also like have fun, share it with all of you. So yeah, come along with me for a little solo Saturday in New York City. Hello everybody, happy Saturday. This morning is a beautiful sunny day, so I thought that going on a little walk would be just the only way to kick off this vlog. So I think I'm gonna go on a little walk, and I kind of want to pick up a smoothie from Juice Generation. I have been feeling very like low energy, I think like from getting over being sick. I kind of want to get like a little protein smoothie situation just to make sure I'm getting enough protein and like raising up my energy levels as much as possible. So I think I'm gonna pick up a little smoothie, go on a walk in the park, and I might pick up a free coffee from Aline's coffee shop while I'm out and about. And yeah, we'll see where the day takes us, but I'm super looking forward to spending it together and also just treating myself to some much needed self-care. So let's go on a little coffee walk. I just got home and I had such a lovely walk. It was a little bit cloudier and chillier than I thought it was going to be today, but regardless, I warmed up while being out and about. I'm just gonna take my antibiotic while I talk to you so that I don't forget. But yeah, once I got moving, I definitely warmed up and was like totally fine, and I just listened to some music. I've been really loving the new Maggie Rogers, obviously the new Taylor Swift. I don't think it's my favorite album of hers. I think some of the lyrics are questionable and deserved a second round of edits, but some of the songs on that album have become quickly some of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. I'm such a pop girly. I love But Daddy I Love Him. I love Guilty as Sin and So High School. I saw a tweet comparing So High School to like a Hilary Duff movie where she's driving in a convertible, and I could not agree more. That is the sound I want for the summer, and I'm into it. So listened to music, did a nice walk. There will never be a day that I'm not grateful to live so close to Central Park. I feel like getting to witness people going on little coffee walks with their friends and taking their kids to like baseball practice and seeing tourists come from all over the world to enjoy the like same walk route that I do like basically every day is so special. And even though like it does get crowded during the summer, it's just, yeah, very surreal that I live somewhere that so many people want to visit. So it was such a nice walk, and then I did end up stopping by Aline's coffee shop and got a little free iced flat white with lavender, and it was chef's kiss, and it was so fun. I ended up running into like a couple people that I know and having some great chats with them, and I don't know, I love my neighborhood so much, and I am trying to soak up every second that I have here. We have 2 more years here, and we most likely will move after the 2 years are up. So I'm just soaking up every second that I get to live here. I feel like I've really settled here and found such a little community of great people, and yeah, I just love it so much. I never want to leave, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We still got plenty of time in this apartment. I'm gonna get started on the rest of my things that I had planned for today. I do want to pick up the apartment a little bit. I know I do that in basically every vlog, but that's just the reality of what a weekend usually looks like. Aline asked me to work on some sketches for a special project she's working on, so I want to work on that. And then I've been working on some botanical postcards, and then I've also been doing a sketchbook challenge where I try to do a spread every single day of May because my art class finished up and I want to make sure that I don't just go back to my old habits of like never touching my sketchbook. I want to make sure that I like really ingrain it into being less precious about it and to get comfortable making art that I don't love and just get into the habit of practicing daily. So that's definitely on the docket. I've really been enjoying doing art at night, so maybe that'll be the situation. I feel like after dinner there are no distractions. I don't have to like stop and make a snack or a drink or another meal. It's just like this prime focus time where no one's texting me, no one's sending me emails, no one's like trying to have a conversation. Aline usually goes to bed really early, so I can just kind of like lock myself in the office and just put on music or YouTube video and just be like laser focused on painting and stuff. So that's been so nice. Aline is spending the night at her girlfriend's tonight, so it's just you and I here, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having just like a really chill evening in. Maybe I'll do like a face mask, or maybe I'll have a bath. The opportunities for this self-care day are truly endless, and my skin has been looking a lot better. I'm really excited. I ended up going back on Lexapro, which I just love. I feel so good on Lexapro. I feel so myself, so stable, and my skin has been clearing up since I got off of the other medication that I was on. I wanted to try a new medication to see if there was something that would be a better fit. I didn't have anything to compare it to, so now that I do, I know that it's such a better fit for me as far as SSRIs go. And yeah, my skin has been clearing up. I went to the dermatologist yesterday and she said that she could tell that I wear sunscreen regularly, and that made me feel so good considering I've been in a little bit of a tough skin era. But I don't really have any breakouts right now. These are all just like scars, and now I can work on like healing them and just making sure my skin is like protected and moisturized, and it feels really nice to like kind of be getting back to like my typical skin situation. Yeah, I feel like I'm really exiting my flop era that I was in like all winter, and yeah, maybe that's just seasonal depression, but it's fun to call it a flop era. But let's get going. I have to pick up the apartment. It's not cute, so I think I'm gonna do that just so that I can feel like really intentional and cozy tonight. Okay, just kidding. I actually realized that I wanted to have some lunch before getting started with picking up the apartment and getting to our little self-care evening. I want to get ready a little bit for the day just to feel a little bit more refreshed, and also since I'm vlogging today, I want to like film a little intro for this vlog and feel a little bit cuter. So I'm just gonna do like a simple little makeup look, and I figured we could do like a little chatty life update situation. So I haven't vlogged since my spring reset video, and that was like a month ago now almost. I'm going to just use the Merit foundation stick. I'm really running low on this, so I have to use my little stippling brush to get deep down into the crevices of it. But I really like this. It's such a nice, easy amount of coverage on days that I don't want to do like a full foundation. And I have the Supergoop glow screen on underneath this, and I feel like the combination is really nice. So we're officially 1 month away from my severance running out. If you're new here or if you're not familiar, I was laid off from my job at the end of February, and I've had severance this entire time. I've been receiving my same paycheck, which has been really nice. It's been like such a good opportunity to kind of like go back to the drawing board and think about like what I'm doing with my life, what I want to be doing with my life. When I first got laid off, I got a few DMs sending me leads for jobs and like wishing me luck on my job search and like asking me to document my job search. And I've applied for like a handful of jobs here and there, but I really haven't been actively applying for jobs, and it's been kind of nice to just take a beat. I have definitely had moments of spiraling a little bit, freaking out about not taking enough advantage of this time. In March, I feel like I was definitely on vacation mode, definitely a little bit of like soul searching vibes going on. I started my art class, which was absolutely phenomenal. I'm so glad that I ended up taking that class. It definitely made these like tough times a lot more enjoyable. And then in April, I had my trip to Mexico to visit my grandparents, and then I got sick and was kind of in like recovering mode. So now it's May, and I quite literally don't know how it's already May, and my last paycheck is at the end of the month, and I'm gonna lose my health insurance, and so I've been doing all of my like annual checkups. I had therapy this week and kind of like chatted through everything with my therapist, and it just feels like kind of like this ticking time bomb a little bit, and I started being really hard on myself for like not accomplishing enough during these like past couple of months. And it's just, yeah, it's really unfair to be that hard on myself because obviously nobody plans to be laid off, and I also do think that it is important to kind of take stock of your life and check in with yourself and explore different interests and different opportunities, especially winding down on my 20s and thinking about like the next decade of my life and what I want out of it. I think it's really important to think about. I really have enjoyed working in like corporate and in marketing specifically. Like I find social media so fascinating, and not to toot my own horn, but I think I'm like kind of a natural at it. I think I'm a really good marketer. Not sure if long term I see climbing up the corporate ladder, specifically in marketing, as my end goal. Even when I was working at Vice, when people would ask me like what my long-term career goals were, I was kind of like, I kind of was in the headspace of, I don't really know. I like my job now, and I like what I'm doing, and I don't really want that to change. And as I'm talking through this with you guys now, my opinion on this could very well change. I feel like I change my mind very frequently. I was watching my last video on leaving my job when I left my job in 2022, and I had like a very different opinion on all of this stuff. So opinions change, people change and grow and develop, and like I feel like I kind of shift with my life experiences, and that's just only natural. That is bound to happen as you kind of like go through life. But right now I'm definitely open to roles in social, but very much as kind of a means to an end. It would very much be a job that was just a job, something that I would take to be able to like pay my bills. It isn't necessarily my like dream anymore. I'm kind of a shy person, quite anxious, very much a people pleaser, and while I have made strides in my career despite these things, I found social media marketing to be kind of a tricky industry to be in when you have these traits. Fortunately, I've had so many negative experiences with a lot of like the higher ups who don't quite understand social media, because in the grand scheme of things, social media is still so new. So I think that a lot of people who are further along in their careers still are kind of grappling with the understanding of it, and there's a lot of like fear and unknown around it. And unfortunately, because of that, I've been like on the receiving end of a lot of like really toxic behavior, and I just like don't know if I can keep kind of like being on defense for myself in that kind of way, or if I even want to. It's not so much that I can't do it, because I have done it, and I'm really proud of myself for advocating for myself and for setting up boundaries and for learning how to communicate my needs and like trying to change my situation. But I honestly am like, as I get older, I'm like, I don't know if I want to put up with that anymore. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just been so like demoralizing, especially like as a young woman looking up to like women who are older and further along into their careers and like desperately seeking mentorship, and instead of gaining a mentor, I've just gained bullies. I definitely would be open to working in social again, or maybe like freelancing, but I want to try to be very like selective. And I'll be honest, it's like not my long-term goal anymore. I think I've been thinking a lot about like wanting to like harness my creativity and wanting to like potentially work for myself. So I'm exploring a bunch of different ideas. I would really love to start selling my art, and I would really love to launch a Patreon when I've established myself a little bit more and like developed a little bit more of a portfolio of work and like learn how to make prints and things like that. And yeah, I'm kind of like dipping my toe back into working and will still apply to jobs in social that look interesting and seem like they could be a really good fit. But yeah, right now I'm probably more interested in taking on like contract work and project-based stuff versus something 9 to 5, just because I do like want to work on my own creative stuff and I want to be really careful and intentional with where I land next. That's kind of my mindset right now. It definitely could change and shift as like we near the end of the month, but I'll keep you guys posted on kind of like what I'm thinking. But it's exciting. It's exciting to be able to like rethink things and have the opportunity to do so. I feel so lucky to be getting paid until the end of May, and then I do have a good amount of savings for emergencies like this, and I'm less panicked about it because the last time I left my job I quit and I didn't get severance. I couldn't collect unemployment because I chose to leave the job, and I basically was fine just like taking the summer to job hunt and kind of like figure out my next moves, and it all ended up being okay. So I've done this before, I've been through it, and once my severance runs out I can collect unemployment while I'm hunting for a job and applying for jobs. Starting to feel a lot more like grateful that I got laid off, and I'm starting to kind of like see how eventually one day I'll like zoom out and know that this had to happen for a reason. Heavy Saturn return vibes over here, and yeah, I'm excited to come out of it and like see what my life kind of like turns into. As much as I have been hard on myself for not doing enough during this like time off, I feel like I have done some really cool things. I did my 6-week art course in Cold Spring where I took the Metro North every single week and did my Saturday art class, which was so healing. And I went to Mexico to visit my grandparents, so got a little bit of international travel in. I definitely want to explore Mexico more. When we've gone to Mexico the last couple of times, we've kind of just stayed with our grandparents and hung out with them in their home, but I would love to explore Mexico a little further. I feel like I've really turned a corner with getting back into art and just the hobbies that make life worth living for me. I've gotten to spend a lot of time with old friends, new friends, and have like started kind of like getting back into dating again. I don't know what is in the air, but I think something has shifted with dating because I have been having way more luck than I have with dating in so long. I feel like probably 2021, 2022 was the last time I had like this kind of luck with dating apps where like I actually was forming connections with people. So that has been actually going really well, and it's really funny. A lot of aspects of my life have like fallen apart, and like this aspect of my life has like finally started to kind of like progress in a better way. Nothing serious right now, but I'm talking to people and it's going well. Like things are happening, things are moving. I don't know what it was, but I had some sort of repellent on me where people were like not into me. And I guess in the last year or two I've rejected people as well, but I feel like I just was not drawing people to me. And now something's changed because I feel like all of a sudden people are down, people are into me. What else has been going on? Oh, Aline and I bought our tickets to go to the UK this fall. I'm so excited. I haven't gone on a big trip like this where I'll actually be like playing tourist and I'm not just like visiting family. I haven't gone on a trip like that since like 2019, so I'm really looking forward to it. We will be going to London, the Cotswolds, and Edinburgh, so please leave any recommendations you have down below. We'd love to have them. So many of you have DM'd me or sent me like the Instagram the Instagram question sticker, submitted recommendations through that. And I just want to say, even if I haven't gotten back to you, thank you so much. Your responses have been recorded and put into our travel Google Doc, so I just want to thank you so much. If you've ever given me a recommendation of any kind, I really appreciate your wisdom, your insight. It has not gone unnoticed, and I feel so lucky because I actually purchased my ticket completely with miles from my credit card, and I am so stoked about it. I bought my ticket for Mexico and this ticket for the UK, all with miles, which is so huge. But yeah, that's definitely something that I've been thinking about a lot, and Aline and I have like started to do our planning for that trip, so definitely on the mind lately. But yeah, I'm fully ready now. I might put on a little bit of a lipstick, and I'm probably gonna film like the intro and outro of this vlog while the light is still decent, even though the lighting is not great. I have to say the last couple of vlogs have been very gloomy, and the lighting has not been my favorite. Usually this office and my bedroom get really good direct sunlight, but when it's cloudy outside, like, there's nothing you can do. But hopefully I color corrected this enough that it's not like jarring to the eye. Anyway, I'm gonna film my intro and outro, and then we're gonna get with the rest of the day. I saw this woman on TikTok talk about her hacks for cleaning and tidying, and she mentioned putting like all the things that belong outside of the room that you're cleaning in like one pile. And I definitely have noticed that when I'm tidying up, I'll like grab one thing, take it to the bathroom, grab another thing, take it to like the office or whatever, and then I'll get distracted in those rooms like tidying like bits and pieces up, and it's just not that efficient when you're like focusing on one room, but then you're just like taking one item like at a time instead of like gathering a pile and then just kind of distributing it all at one time. So I'm gonna see if that helps me be a little bit more efficient with my tidying, and I think I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos. I've been really loving like so many creators, so let me know if you'd like a video or a vlog segment recommending other YouTubers that I watch, because I know I'm always looking for new YouTube content because I'm so obsessed with YouTube. So yeah, let's get cleaning and organizing.
This is my job. It's my job to be fun and exciting. Yeah, this is real. I mean, all the videos that I make are real. They're authentic.
I need to get out of the house right now. I just spent the whole afternoon filming and in meetings and staring at a screen, and I need to go outside and not literally touch grass, but metaphorically touch grass.
Used to be what I would do every day I had the day off.
My friend Molly's got a guy, she swears to God could be a family. Says he's got the greenest eyes you've ever seen. But he's crazy all the days she spends just following him to parties. She seems happy, oh, but that's not love to me. Oh, and every time I try just a little, I promise that I'll meet in the middle. Always found my way back to my feet. So close the door and change the channel. Give me something I can handle. A good lover, oh, someone that's nice to me. Take my money, break my Sundays, love me till you're like somebody. Oh, but promise me that when it's time to leave, don't forget me.
Okay, we've made it to the self-care evening portion of the vlog. I have lit some candles, so we've got those going. I'm about to pop a non-alcoholic beverage. So let's see, we've got an orange squeeze Olipop up on deck. And now I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna make a little salad, watch Sex and the City, and start unwinding for the day. I just was editing this vlog as well for like, I want to say an hour and a half. So yeah, the sun has quickly started to go down, and it's time to start relaxing because I've done a little bit of work here and there, and yeah, I'm getting really sleepy, and it's time to practice that self-care we've been talking about this entire vlog. Let's do it.
The West Side Park Avenue and Samantha.
I have a lot of new cards and a restock of cards, and I have to wrap all of those note card sets in this handmade flower paper or floral seed paper that I buy.
That's it for today's video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed coming along with me for this little weekend in my life moment. I am trying to get back into TikTok, so you can follow me on TikTok to keep up with me in the meantime, and also Instagram. I love doing like Instagram stories and trying to get back on the wagon with that after being sick. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel to stay updated on future uploads. Thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.